Hi Aries. I didn't upload for a month. I think I did Pisces last, and it's just been that way. So let me turn this down so I can talk to you for just a second. So, we just had a new moon in Pisces, and I have some stuff written down. That's why I'm looking down. But it's given me this dreamy, kind of hopeful, like a manifestation of sort, like where we're just ready to move, go into everything that I dream of. It's a great opportunity with Pisces season to do that. However, we can become a little delusional in that. Aries is pretty good with that, though, because Aries can set aside some fears and actually go forward movement. But a lot of good karma with success is coming in. We're going to have Uranus leaving. Well, Uranus just left. Uranus just left your sign and went into Taurus. So it's going to be there till 2025-26 for 7 years. So where's Mars in your chart, since that's your ruler? But do you feel that like Uranus energy? I do, with like the renewal, the return. And at the end of the month, with the equinox come in, when the sun moves to Aries, we're going to have a full moon opposite your sign in Libra, which can bring, where have you been? Where's your stance in your relationships? Something is tickling. I don't know if it's a tag or something. Anyway, okay. So, also, the last reading I noticed, I looked at, and I never do this, but for some reason I did this time to see what I drew for you last. I guess because it had been so long since I've uploaded. But I drew the Knight of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands right after that, back in January. And I think right now it's all the stuff, with the Eight of Wands that you threw into this new open field is kind of, growing. So we're going to see how this works out for you for March 2019 after this new moon in Pisces. And Mercury going in retrograde, and it's been intense with all that. So let's see what cards fall out for you. Got the King of Cups. Let me move this. We have a lot of, with this Uranus and Taurus, it's like lightning striking the bull out in the field for Aries. And it's all right. Queen of Cups right after that in reverse. So you have the King and the Queen of Cups. Maybe you feel like the stuff isn't coming fast enough. Well, remember, Uranus is slow moving. Okay, I'm going to take the ones that fell out upright. I'm going to leave the ones that fell out upright and take the one that fell face down. King of Swords in the upright. Let's see what else we got for Aries for March 2019. Yeah, I haven't uploaded. I haven't felt it. I have Aries in my 3rd house. Taurus in my 4th. So I'm feeling some stuff right now, being a Scorpio. 3 of Swords. I just keep hearing, how much we do to ourselves. What our thoughts have done to us. Pisces season is good to look at how we talk to ourselves. What we take to bed with us. Are we taking anger or are we taking forgiveness? 8 of Coins. 8 of Pentacles, I should say. This is a Miss Cleo deck. I've used it before, previous readings. Yeah. 9 of Swords. I'm going to try for 2 more. Okay, and 2 exactly fell out in the reverse. Temperance and the Lovers in reverse. And I'm going to point the camera down so you can see it better. So I'm going to try to use this at the end, the Colette Baron Reed, I hope I didn't butcher that, the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. I actually watched a little bit of Game of Thrones, and someone had said that that's what the cover reminded them of, was Game of Thrones. So, yeah, maybe I was attracted to it, but it was beautiful. The first one that fell out for myself was the owl, and when you read the book that it came with, it talks about how you should, during meditation, to visualize the owl coming in. So I thought that was really interesting. So anyway, I'm going to point the camera down. We're going to go more into this. I think it's with the Lovers falling out in reverse underneath the Three of Swords. There's been a lot of things that's been taught through this Aquarius season, jumping into Pisces from Capricorn that took us into 2019. So I'm going to point the camera down and I'll be right back, Aries. Okay, I'm back, Aries. So I just moved, so I don't have the greatest setup yet, but I got my little private spot away from everyone for now, and that's what I desired. So anyway, back to why the King of Cups fell out first, I believe, is because, again, from the previous video back in January, when you set up on the sea with the Six of Wands, you know, I think you traveled from in Capricorn. You know, I think that's you now sitting here, and you know, you've kind of gotten to a better spot with you looking at your emotions. It is a Scorpio energy, which kind of led me to why the Queen of Cups fell out next. It's just, I don't even want to say this, honestly. This is just on Pandora, so this is saying on the long way down or something, but as soon as I looked at it, my thought was, is there a physically attractive Scorpio that maybe broke your heart? And I'll get to the King of Swords, but with the Three of Swords and the Lovers falling out, which I'll get to also, but it relates with that heartbreak. So I think like a dishonesty happened, maybe with the Scorpio, you know, or you could be doing something like double dating, but like there's something going on with the relationship here, and I don't do love or cheating or relationship readings, unless there are, you know, it's telling me what it is. I try to stick with individual thinking, and without codependency. So I know this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like there's something with the Scorpio. It could also just be the energy. We're going to move on to the King of Swords. But, and like you went into like a judgment with the King of Swords. I feel like there's judgment there. We're still judging things from this Capricorn season that we moved from. Things that you built. But all the stuff you thought should be might have broke your heart. I mean, it went against the design in your head. And with Mercury retrograding, it could be calling for you to look back, with him looking back and her looking back towards there, and then almost like a I'm not dealing with this up in the air kind of snub nose, but also looking to God in a way, and then you know, being delivered the truth. Like, you know, Uranus is slow moving, you know, but it is like the lightning planet. That's what it does. You know, look where Uranus is in your chart. So then the Eight of Coins, well, I'm sorry, Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like maybe finding something new to build now. New dreams, new creative ideas, because of this King of Cups also embodying that. You're just going to feel this delay with the Nine of Swords because of Uranus. But a bull moves slow until it needs to not move slow. And it moves in a way of, I'm not threatened until I know the threat is right in front of me. You know, that red scarf just flaps, and that's what we go towards. But Uranus doesn't care, like, how you feel about things. It does it for you, not to you. It just feels like to us, especially when you've connected with your emotions, you know, the end of last year. So remember, the Nine of Swords, there's the monkey's back here. He's not on your back. You just got to get up and move out of the energy, or, you know, whatever the Scorpio may have done. You know, that, remember, you know, if this is a love reading, this just shows like a lot of dishonesty with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and feeling it, like feeling all that, like kind of like sitting on your throne and being fooled all of a sudden. And with Temperance coming right out after the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like you feel like now you're like in a competition, maybe with yourself, or you feel foolish about this water sign. Maybe foolish of your judgment at this point, or you're going to be, because then the Lovers comes out in reverse. But the thing about this, like a betrayal of feelings, is that we must move on. Like, we must. And I know it hurts and it's not easy. But that's all you're going to do to yourself. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're still going to have that stuck in the mud. You know, and stuck in your chest, stuck in the mud. Maybe you'll move on from that. You may still feel stuck, but at least it's moving. So, it's all about surrender right now. You know, remove the delusion. Let's do a Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I'm going to see what falls out for you, and it's very new, and I'm still reading the book, which I love the books, so I like reading all of it. So let's see what falls out. I'm going to make sure I can kind of shuffle in front of you. Let's have a Oracle card for Aries for March 2019. Sorry, I'm trying to do it on camera. It's just kind of hard with me pointing down. Give me just a second. Aries, Oracle card. Let's guide Aries. Let's give it to Aries. Asking for Aries. It is not giving me, like, anything. It's probably because it's new, so sorry. Just be patient, please. It's better that way anyway. Okay. This popped out and flipped and then flipped back down. It says Oregon's Liar. What? I don't know. It's number 19. I'm going to read it, though. See if you can see it a little better. Let's see what it has to say. Put this other part back. So, number 19, it equals 10. I've been seeing 10, 10 a lot. I mean, it's just been ridiculous. And these do read upright or reverse. So, it fell out upright. It says, you are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now, is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety, and new experience is calling to you. One that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is a greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. Dragons, I don't even know. It's beautiful. So, Aries, thank you so much. And remember that there's a lot of stuff with your sign. Let me look real quick for you. As far as Neptune, Saturn, and Mars. Like, look at those placements in your natal chart that you can find on anything you Google natal chart entry. And you have to have your birth time and stuff. But it's about good karma with success and the renewal, the return. Like, we're going to have a full moon opposite your sign. So maybe that's what this is you're looking right now at this relationship or union that you have that is in, you know, you're questioning probably dishonesty. But I think you already know. I think you really already know. So you know the truth. All right. Thank you, Aries, so much, and I will see you soon.